Hello. My name is Raul Naughton, and welcome to the 7030 Opinion Space. Well, today's conversation is based on a question I believe everyone has been asked maybe once or twice in a lifetime. And the question is, what are you most afraid of? Now, when I heard that question, I started to think about it, and I said, I have two different feelings or opinion on the question. So I'm going to try to explain my difference of opinion on the question and see if it makes sense to the people out there in the world. The first answer I have for this question is, what am I most afraid of? I would say I'm afraid of mostly any animal that's bigger than me, and including poisonous snakes. So that's what I'm afraid of. But with that saying, I also have a fear. And I believe what I'm afraid of and my fear varies a little bit, because my understanding or my definition or opinion of being afraid and having fear is a little bit different. I'm sure they probably come around to being the same thing, but my description of being afraid of something is knowing that this thing that I'm afraid of could harm me, right? So that's me just knowing that makes me afraid. Like, I'm afraid of big animals, cats, lions, bears, tigers, you name it. If it's bigger than me, I am afraid of it. But my fear is different. My fear is something that is always on my mind. So it doesn't really go away. So that's where I feel like my fear is different from what I'm afraid of. What I'm afraid of is just when I'm in that situation, I know I'm afraid of that, and my fear may kick in at that point. But in general, my fear is, I'm not afraid of people. I'm not afraid of anything but big animals that is kind of, capable of kind of killing me or something like that. So that's what I'm afraid of. And in the same sense, my fear is somewhat similar, but this is something that would always be on my mind. So that's where my fear lies. And what that is that my fear is of being accidentally harmed or killed by accident, meaning that, people say ignorance is bliss and all that stuff. I'm always fearful of being accidentally hurt or killed. And what I mean is that the things what my fear helps me determine is that I don't have a good explanation or a reason to be angry when I'm hurt of what my fear is because there's no true logical objective to why it happened to me. So that's my fear. I'm afraid of the big animals, so I have a logical reason to say I won't be where the animals are. I wouldn't go interfere, play. I would cross the street when I see them. I would not provoke them or any of that stuff. So I know that's what I'm afraid of, something happening. But my fear is the unintentional or accidental situation where I get harmed. That's my fear. And hopefully I kind of explained that best I can. And again, thanks for watching the videos. And, feel free to subscribe, drop a comment, give me a little thumbs up. And, I'll see you on the next video. Again, thank you for watching.